Bill Goldberg already injured before he even gets to Survivor Series. Bill Goldberg telling everybody his body feels terrible just days away before his big match with Brock Lesnar. Also, what is the outcome of this Sunday's main event at the Survivor Series between Lesnar and Goldberg, and what does Vince McMahon have planned? Let's talk about it. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. What I got for you today is more Survivor Series news and information, getting everybody ready before Sunday's big pay-per-view live on the WWE Network. Brock Lesnar will be given the win over Bill Goldberg at the Survivor Series. Goldberg himself injured already before Brock Lesnar even lays a finger on him. What the hell is going on? WWE officials are said to be quite worried about what kind of crowd reaction the two superstars will receive from Toronto's own crowd. Lesnar has been strongly booked as the heel, so the hope is Goldberg receives a strong face reaction at the Survivor Series, or else their match could be a repeat of their first match at WrestleMania 20 in Madison Square Garden. Based on new reports, WWE will need Toronto on Goldberg's side if the match is going to be successful. Apparently, WWE officials are planning to give Brock the win over Goldberg at the Survivor Series. The fact is that Goldberg coming out of retirement to beat Lesnar after a 12-year absence would bury Brock Lesnar and kill a lot of his unstoppable aura. What Culture made a video that should be immediately taken off the fucking YouTube servers. Reasons why Goldberg should beat Brock Lesnar at the Survivor Series. I'm gonna tell you something, What Culture. There are 0 reasons that are positive coming out of a Goldberg victory over Brock Lesnar. There are no good reasons why Bill Goldberg should beat Brock Lesnar at the Survivor Series. Are you guys on fucking drugs over there? Because if you are, I would love some, man. I could certainly use whatever the fuck you're taking, whatever you're smoking, whatever you're inhaling, whatever you're fucking injecting into yourselves. Because I would love to come on fucking YouTube and make such a bold statement like that. Then I'll look in the mirror and fucking laugh at the guy looking back at me. Are you fucking kidding me? How is a Goldberg win over Survivor Series good at all? I mean, the guy is a fucking cripple. The guy is an absolute fucking cripple. The guy can't even throw around indie talent. On Monday Night Raw, he already fucking injured his shoulder, right? What was that? 5 minutes? Guy's gonna get in the ring and last 15 minutes with Brock Lesnar? Guy can't even last fucking 15 seconds. Get the fuck out of here, man. Unbelievable. I don't know who's excited about this match at this point. This is obviously nothing but a cash grab for the network. This is nothing to build the fucking Survivor Series as some big important event. The Survivor Series and the concept has been dead for years. And that's WWE's own doing. You think by putting Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg and hyping it up as fantasy warfare that people are going to come out in droves and buy this fucking pay-per-view? Yeah, they might. But in the end, everyone's going to be disappointed. I guarantee you, people will be disappointed. Goldberg will be blown up in fucking 45 seconds. The guy ain't leaving Toronto without blood on his face. He ain't leaving Toronto without a broken limb, right? This guy is going to never want to step foot in a wrestling ring ever again. And people are already talking about him. Oh, well, he's going to be at WrestleMania 33. Goldberg is not going to be at any WrestleMania, period. I don't want to see him at WrestleMania. I don't want to see him in a ring ever again. I don't even want to see him in the ring on Sunday, to be quite honest with you. This is not my fantasy. Seriously, this is not my fantasy, bro. You know, I have fantasies, but Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg is not one of them. You know, JD versus Skin Diamond, that's another fantasy that I think I have in mind. But Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, no. Now, we don't want that, man. But in all seriousness, this is not my fucking fantasy, man. Goldberg was never a part of my fantasies. Okay? Wrestling related. Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. That's a fantasy. That's a fantasy that fans would go fucking crazy for. Because Goldberg is no threat to Brock Lesnar. The guy is half of his size from when he was back in WWE 12 years ago. The guy is a former shell of himself. At least with Samoa Joe, you get this intimidating figure who can pick up a microphone and make you believe the words that are coming out of his mouth. I don't believe Goldberg when he speaks. The guy is humble. You know, the guy came off in a nice heroic statement. He came off in a heroic way when he came back to Monday Night Raw for the first time, lifting kids on his shoulder and fucking parading around with his son, kissing his wife, right? Got the fucking mayor of Colorado sitting in the crowd. But you look at Samoa Joe, and then you think, what type of match could WWE build with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar? You know? What type of fucking build would that be? What type of promos would we get with Samoa Joe and Paul Heyman? What type of stare downs would we get with Samoa Joe? And the work he's done in NXT is unbelievable. Unfucking believable, man. There's only two people that would make me believe that Brock Lesnar could be taken down. And you guys know who they are if you've been listening to me and watching me. Nakamura and Samoa Joe. That's it. And for the fucking goons out there who are going to tell me, oh, JD, Nakamura is a jap, man. He sucks, man. He can't look at Lesnar, man. Nakamura is going to make WWE and Lesnar a fucking failure. The match is a failure. Nakamura is a joke. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously. You look at Nakamura and the way he hits and the way he strikes and the way he fucking just carries a match, and you don't think he could fucking take Brock Lesnar to an epic battle? You know? Ask Austin Aries how fucking legit Nakamura is. Why don't you go ask AJ Styles from Wrestle Kingdom 10 or 9, or whatever the fuck Wrestle Kingdom it was. I watched it. Go ask AJ Styles how legit Nakamura is. Seriously. And everybody else before that. Nakamura is one of the two that could take Lesnar to the heights that we've never seen and bring him to a fucking believable match. There's nobody, and no, clowns, Roman Reigns is not on the list. Roman Reigns is not taking Lesnar nowhere. Nowhere. Nakamura and Joe. That is it. I got so far off track, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about now. Oh, here we go. Apparently Lesnar is going to win at Survivor Series, which is the logical decision. If you want to fucking be on the other side of the fence with Goldberg, you know? You want to be on the fucking side of the fence with that clown, you can, by all means, fucking have fun. Everybody that wants Lesnar to win, come over on my side of the fence, what I call Logic Island. And I don't have any timeshare on Logic Island, bro. Everybody is invited. Everybody is invited, man. Alcohol on the house, open bars all day long. We got some of the finest chefs anywhere. They'll cook you whatever you want, man. What the fuck you want? I got fucking bikini-clad girls just fucking roaming around on the beach. Some topless, you know? This is Logic Island, man. This is where you want to be. You want to be on fucking the other side of the fence with fucking nothing but goons, unintelligent clowns? Go ahead, by all means, go do so. Goldberg is not winning. The fact is that Goldberg coming out of retirement to beat Lesnar after a 12-year absence would bury Brock Lesnar and kill his aura, okay? However, WWE is planning for Goldberg to put up a huge fight, that's fine, against the Beast. And he'll be getting a big send-off after the loss at Survivor Series goes off the air. Now, there have been some rumors about Goldberg getting another match at WrestleMania 33. A few opponents have been rumored. The Undertaker is one of them. God, no. I feel sorry for The Undertaker if that's the fucking case. Roman Reigns, I don't want to see it. Because you know what it's going to result in. Superman punch and a spear and fucking Roman fucking taking shots to the fucking... You know, I can see Roman Reigns being speared by Goldberg with the vest on and he feels no damage. He feels nothing. He gets up, he no-sells it. Gets ready for a fucking Superman punch. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Roman Reigns kicking out of a fucking jackhammer and a spear consecutively? God, that would be fucking... It's just nauseating even thinking about it. I can't even think about it. Who wants to see it? Who wants to see that? Hall of Fame induction for Goldberg seems more likely as of this writing. That means Survivor Series is likely to be the last match of his career. Good job. Good. Go. Goodbye. So Toronto being on his side is a necessity because the send-off angle won't work if he's being booed out of the building. He might very well be, man. We don't know how these fucking crowds act. Did anybody think Hollywood Hogan, was going to be fucking admired with 70,000 fucking people? Right? Hollywood Hogan is one of the most hated fucking villains ever in wrestling. Guy walks into fucking Skydome at WrestleMania against The Rock, and The Rock, a babyface going in, ended up being a fucking heel. He ended up being a heel in that match because everybody was cheering Hogan. We don't know how this crowd's going to react, you know? This is the man who put Bret Hart out forever. So they may, and these are going to be smart fans, by the way. These people are attending the NXT show the night before. They're going to Survivor Series. They're going to Monday Night Raw. These are no dummy fans. So, with the smart fans in attendance making a big weekend out of it, you might get those fucking people that soil the show. I'm just letting you know right now. So Goldberg might not be the most popular man in the building on Sunday night. So WWE certainly has that to worry about, for sure. Lesnar getting the victory over Goldberg will be good for his character because Paul Heyman has been making it clear that Lesnar has been bothered by the loss to Goldberg at WrestleMania 20 for the last 20 years. Being able to conquer that demon and defeat Goldberg will get Brock fresh heel heat with the WWE Universe and launch him into WWE's plans for the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 33. Based on rumors, take this with a grain of salt, clowns, Lesnar is expected to challenge for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. It's unclear who he will be facing for the championship because it could be on the shoulder of either Roman Reigns or Kevin Owens by January. There's also a speculation rumor going around that Lesnar will be facing Shane McMahon at WrestleMania next year, but that is undecided right now, and it's undecided if Lesnar will be holding the Universal Championship. First and foremost, WWE needs to get Brock Lesnar through Survivor Series this Sunday before they move on to the next step. It'll be a big night for both Lesnar and Goldberg because they have now a rare chance for a do-over. And that doesn't come around often in wrestling. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar will be, and I'm using huge quotes on this one, historic one way or another. Lesnar doesn't need the Universal Championship. All you need is Samoa Joe to lose to Nakamura on Saturday, which he will. Come out on Sunday in a mask, fucking attack Lesnar after the match, and, you know, pretty much have Lesnar retreat. Have Goldberg and Samoa Joe team up, you know? Who knows? And that could get the ball rolling for Lesnar's WrestleMania opponent. We won't know who it is. You know, keep Joe masked. Keep Joe masked. Have him come in, do his deed, get out. You know, shockingly, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Who is manhandling Brock Lesnar like this, man? Can you imagine the image of Samoa Joe giving Lesnar the muscle buster? That would be fucking great. And then Goldberg, if he's still fucking breathing, spear, jackhammer, and he gets the big send-off. That's the way I do it. That's the way I do it, man. But WWE, especially with Lesnar and Vince McMahon, they're keeping this close to the vest. You know, when Lesnar's in the main event, there's always some type of fucking conspiracy. Just look at SummerSlam with Randy Orton, the elbows. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. People thought it was real. You know, guy opened up hard way with elbows by Lesnar. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. Jericho made a big deal about it. He was confronting Brock Lesnar. He was yelling at Vince McMahon in the back after the match was over in gorilla position. There's always something funny with a Lesnar finish because they got to keep him looking strong, and they're trying to be creative and outdo themselves every fucking time Lesnar's in the main event. So I won't be shocked if something funny happens in the main event. Who the fuck knows? Knowing WWE and knowing Lesnar and knowing McMahon, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past them. So you got that to be concerned with, and you got that on the plate for possibilities as well. So we don't know what the hell's going on. But Lesnar doesn't need the Universal Championship. He doesn't need the Universal Championship going into WrestleMania. I'd rather that be saved for Finn Balor. He had the title taken away from him unexpectedly. Have him get it back. Put the belt on him and have him resume his title reign like you expected him to do. That's it. Lesnar does not need the Universal Championship going into WrestleMania. That's all I got to say about that. I do also have news on Bill Goldberg and a Q&A session he did with NBC Sports about what he said regarding his match with Brock Lesnar at the Survivor Series. Goldberg recently did a Q&A session with Scott Dargis of NBC Sports to promote his match with Brock Lesnar on Sunday at the Survivor Series at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. During the interview, Goldberg was asked if this will be his final match. Goldberg said that he is sure acting like it, but he admitted that he is taking it one day at a time. And I quote, this is also what he said, "My body feels horrible. I tweaked my shoulder on Raw in an in-ring segment with Lesnar, but that doesn't mean in 5 days that I'm not going to come out kicking ass and taking names like I always do," Goldberg stated. Goldberg was also asked about making his WWE return a few weeks ago. Goldberg said it was terrifying because he has not been on TV in 12 years, and he was trying to give people the same thing that they loved about his character. "Father Time is not very receptive to keeping your body in the utmost shape once you reach a certain point in your life," said Goldberg. He also added that things do not heal like they used to, but he is just thrusting himself out there with very short amounts of time to get prepared. Goldberg said that he is never going to be happy regarding the preparation time, and he wished he had a little bit more time to train. Well, that's what happens when you work for WWE. They want to fucking suck the life out of you and fucking pump you with every fucking dollar that you got left in you. They want to suck it all out of you. That's it. Just by that alone, not giving this guy enough time to prepare. They could have had this at the Royal Rumble. They could have did this at the Rumble, but they want to have it at Survivor Series. Can you imagine what Survivor Series would be without this match? Garbage. They have no selling points because their current product is fucking awful. So they're relying on Brock Lesnar, who makes $6 million a year, part-time, and Goldberg, who hasn't wrestled a match in fucking 12 years. That's wise, right? It's a good business move, right? People are going to eat it up, but in the end, everybody's going to be disappointed. Everybody is going to be disappointed with what they see here. I would be shocked if anything comes out of this match remotely good. That's just my honest opinion on it. He's injured going into this match already. Tweaked his shoulder. Who knows how bad it is? He might be downplaying it. He says his body feels terrible, you know? So I don't know what's going on, man. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you excited for this match? Do you think there's going to be some funny finish like we've seen at SummerSlam? Does Goldberg even stand a chance? 5 minutes with Brock Lesnar. I don't know. But let me know what's going on with what you guys are thinking about Survivor Series. Sound off in the comments below. And I will be back with more great Survivor Series news as it becomes available. I do have a major story on what's going on with The Undertaker and John Cena. And John Cena being very upset that Bill Goldberg is back in the WWE. And it's not for reasons that you're thinking. He has no problem with Bill Goldberg. It's all about the money. Big story there. So keep your eyes on the channel. I will be reporting that sometime this weekend before Survivor Series. If you enjoyed the video, guys, hit that thumbs up. I'm JD. Hopefully the fucking video is in sync. If not, well, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. My computer's a piece of shit. My camera's a piece of shit. But hopefully everything is all right and you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm JD. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again this weekend with more Survivor Series news. I'll talk to you later.